Welcome back to the FlipNerd.com REI Classroom, where experts from across the real estate investing industry teach you quick lessons to take your business to the next level. And now, let's meet today's expert host.
Hey guys, what's up? Chase Thompson here from the Note MBA podcast. Today we're talking about don't break the chain on the REI Classroom.
This REI Classroom real estate lesson is sponsored by VirtualStaffNow.com.
Alrighty guys, so we've already covered some really cool stuff in the past. We're talking content creation, we're talking about how insights win. Today we're going to talk a little bit about not breaking the chain. It seems tangential in the beginning, but I promise it'll make sense towards the end. So the way we're going to talk about this one is we're going to start off with a little bit of a story. So there was an amateur comedian. He was like hitting the circuit, trying to go to little different dive clubs and stuff like that, doing some open mic nights and things like that. So he goes into a club one night, and sure enough, Jerry Seinfeld is there. Not like Jerry Seinfeld like before he was big. This was like Jerry Seinfeld in the middle of like when Seinfeld was like the show on TV. And I know a lot of my audience here is a little bit older, so you know what I'm talking about. It was it, right? Like that was it. That was the show of the time. He's in this small little dive, this club doing open mic nights. Come to find out, he did this throughout his whole career so he could stay fresh, right? Not a lot of people knew that, but you would just come into the club expecting to see a couple, B and C and sometimes D comedians, and sure enough, you'd get Jerry Seinfeld sometimes, which is amazing. So this comedian, he rolls up on Seinfeld, knowing this is like his one chance to figure out how to like make it work for his career. And he basically asks him, he says like, hey, what can I do? What can I do to be a better comedian? And so Seinfeld says, oh, it's simple. It's really, really easy. Tell better jokes. Which is hilarious, right? Like that's super funny, and of course it's great. Of course that's what you need to be a better comedian, is tell better jokes. So the guy's like, okay, like that's great, right? And he goes, and so then he kind of chuckles a little, and he goes, well, what I learned is that I needed to tell better jokes to be a better comedian. But to tell better jokes, I had to write more jokes. Like that was the obvious one, right? Like if I write 10 and one's good, what if I write 100? Then 10 will be good, right? So then what he realized is he said, but then I realized to write better jokes and to tell better jokes, I have to write every day to be able to write more jokes. And the guy's like, really? Okay. And he said, so what I did was very early in my career is I realized I needed to write every day. So I went and bought, now this is kind of old school. They're starting to make their way back. He said, I went and bought one of those big wall calendars that had 365 days on it. And what I did is I got a big red marker, and every day I would write, I would put a red X on that day. And he said, really quickly, I realized that it wasn't writing every day or writing better jokes or then telling better jokes. That was my job. My job became not breaking the chain. Not breaking the chain of these red X's up and down this calendar, because I realized as I continued to amass this crazy number of X's, my business got better. I got more popular. My jokes got better. My writing got better. All this kind of stuff happened. So my job became not breaking the chain. So this is where it matters to you guys. Find that linchpin in your business and don't break the chain. And I mean this literally. Go buy a big wall calendar. I don't sell them, so I'm not getting any money from this. Go buy a wall calendar and a big red marker. I mean, if it's good enough for Seinfeld, they're making like $1 million+ an episode, it's probably good enough for me, right? Go buy that red marker and start making a chain of red X's for whatever that is. Now, for me in note investing, that usually results in me either A, calling banks, or B, reaching out to potential JVA partners. I don't know what it is for you. As a wholesaler, maybe it's driving for dollars, or whatever the case is, or maybe it's dialing for dollars. If you're someone who does rehab, maybe it's if I haven't swung a hammer today, I'm not doing any work. I don't know what that is for you in your business, but figure out, break down whatever that minute thing is, that if you do it every single day and you don't break the chain, you're going to have a better year this year than you had last year, and then on, right? So when it comes to content creation or using insights in your business or anything that's going on, understand that one of the best things that you can do with regards to not breaking the chain is to market every single day without fail. So whether that's just a simple post on Facebook or an email newsletter you sent out, or a video you did of a time lapse of a rehab, or maybe it's a before and after shot of something that's happening, on a rehab that you're working on. Whatever that is, maybe you're a wholesaler and you take a picture of your dashboard, right, of like your before and after of your jacked up old car, and now you're driving a BMW because you're like wholesaling like crazy. Whatever it is, figure out a way to be able to market every single day. Don't break that chain of marketing, and your business is going to freaking explode. Alrighty, guys, appreciate you checking us out. We'll catch you next time.
VirtualStaffNow.com is the leading virtual assistant provider for real estate investors. As busy real estate investors, there's nothing more valuable than our time. And VirtualStaffNow.com not only helps you find the right real estate virtual assistant for your business, they train them on an ongoing basis, manage them daily to make sure they're staying productive and effective. And in the event they're not the right fit or need to be replaced, they handle that for you too. Whether you need 1 or 100 virtual assistants for your team, start the process right now at virtualstaffnow.com. Please note, the views and opinions expressed by the individuals in this program do not necessarily reflect those of FlipNerd.com or any of its partners, advertisers, or affiliates. Please consult professionals before making any investment or tax decisions, as real estate investing can be risky. Are you a member yet of FlipNerd.com, the hottest real estate investing social community online? If not, you can join for free in less than 30 seconds and get access to hundreds of off-market deals, vendors in your market to help you in your business. And you can start networking with thousands of other investors just like you. Get your free account now at FlipNerd.com. Please check out the FlipNerd family of real estate investing shows, where you can access hundreds of expert interviews, quick tips, and lessons from leaders across the real estate investing industry. They're available at flipnerd.com/shows or simply search for FlipNerd in the iTunes Store.